Prepare yourself for one of the greatest cinematic pieces in history. Long ago, in the vast kingdom of Persia, which stretched from India to Ethiopia, lived a young Jewish woman who would change the fate of her people, named Esther. The story begins with King Xerxes, who ruled the empire. He is introduced to the story by divorcing his wife and sending her away with no mercy. It was then that he ordered beautiful young women to be brought to the palace from every province in order to find a new queen. Among them was Esther, an orphan raised by her older cousin Mordecai. Esther was graceful, wise, and kind, and Jewish. But that's a secret, so shh, don't tell nobody. Esther found favor wherever she went, and when she was presented to the king, he was captivated by her. He placed a royal crown on her head and declared her Queen of Persia. But not long after Esther became queen, Mordecai uncovered a plot between two of the palace guards that were going to assassinate the king. Mordecai immediately sent word to Esther, warning her of the danger, and Esther immediately snitched to the king.
Mordecai has revealed a plot to me. 2 of your guards are planning to kill you.
The king was enraged and the case was immediately investigated, and it was found out to be true. The guards were disposed of immediately. The king then wrote down Mordecai's act of loyalty in the royal chronicles. The next part of our story features a very arrogant official who was promoted above all other nobles by the king, who he was very tight with. This man's name was Haman. This is when things went downhill, when the king commanded,
"Bow down before this man."
Everyone did except for Mordecai, being a man of God. This infuriated Haman to the point of crashing out.
You refuse to bow to me? One of the Jews?
He said in shock. Haman's pride turned into rage and he said,
I want him! No! All of his people dead!
Or at least that's what he wanted to say. Instead, he actually said,
There's some bad people in this kingdom, King. If I was you, I'd get rid of them. King, all I'm saying is, these people gotta go. I agree. Respect.
Deceived and unaware that the queen herself was Jewish, the king agreed and made a decree to annihilate the Jews. When Mordecai learned of the decree, he tore his clothes and became very distraught. Esther, unaware of the situation, asked Mordecai,
Mordecai, what has happened? Tell me.
Haman convinced the king to kill all the Jews. Esther, you must talk to him.
Mordecai, you know if I go before the king without being called, I could die.
Whoa, wait a second. What?
Welcome back to Bible Explanations with Dr. Philosophical. You may be wondering, why was Esther in danger for going before the king? Well, back in Bible times, this really mattered. Esther's decision to approach King Xerxes without being summoned was basically the death penalty. It was seen as extremely disrespectful, and you were not allowed to speak unless he pointed you out with his rod.
Oh, okay, I get it. Thank you, Dr. Philosophical. Anyways, hopping back into the story.
If you don't go, God will save us a different way. But your family will perish. Maybe God has put you in this position for a reason.
You're right, Mordecai. Go and gather the Jews in Susa, and all fast for 3 days and nights. I will go before the king, and if I perish, I will perish.
So Esther went to risk her life to plead for her people.
Queen Esther, what's wrong? Ask him to half of my kingdom and it will be yours.
My king, can I prepare a banquet for you and for Haman?
Okay.
Turns out he was actually pretty chill. So the king did just that and held a banquet for both Haman and Esther.
What do you want, my queen?
If it pleases the king, come again tomorrow and bring Haman. There, I will reveal my request for you.
And so Haman left for the time being.
You know what? I'm out.
Peace.
See you, brother.
Haman left that night full of pride until he saw Mordecai once again refusing to bow. Enraged, he ordered a gallows built 75 feet high, intending to hang Mordecai upon it. But that very night after the banquet, the king could not sleep. He asked for the royal chronicles to be read to him, to soothe him.
The Royal Chronicles. First off, Mordecai the Jew.
Has anything been done to honor this man?
I don't think so, sir.
And so, with this in mind, Haman was summoned to the court by King Xerxes, so he could ask,
What should be done for a man the king wants to honor?
I give him these 3 things. Some good clothes, a nice ride, and I parade him through the city.
But the only reason that Haman said these things is because he thought the king was talking about him. However, he was soon to learn the truth.
I like it. I want you to do those things for Mordecai the Jew.
So Haman was forced to bestow these things upon his sworn enemy. He was angry and humiliated. Later on, just like the king had promised, he hosted a second banquet, inviting Haman again following Esther's request.
My queen, what do you want?
My king, please spare the lives of me and my people. We've been sold to be destroyed.
Who would do such a thing?
Him!
No, King, please, spare my life. Spare it. Spare it.
He died. He was not spared. In fact, he was dragged away to be hung from the very 75-foot gallows that he intended to kill Mordecai with. Thus ends one of the greatest Bible stories of all time. Esther's courage, Mordecai's faith, Haman's pride, and the king killing people.
Peter had a vision, God meant a witness. God meant to fix all things Thanksgiving. Peter met Cornelius, God put him on a mission. Peter and Cornelius teaching the religion.
Yeah. It's a great documentary, isn't it? Yeah. Now, what's this for again?
This is the director's interview, you dork.
Oh yeah, did you talk about it? It's great.
So I was curious, why did you just use 3 actors?
Why we use 3 actors? Yeah, because, small budget. Right, they were talented. They were very talented.
It said the budget was $50 million, though.
Who told you that?
It's in the end credits.
Oh. Can we change?
The documentary's already
Oh,
out.
it's already out? Oh. Can you cut this out?
Peter had a vision, God meant a witness. God